Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are not new. Today we're going to be doing a project pan video. I'm so excited because I told myself that this year I didn't want to buy any makeup. I didn't want to get any makeup for like my birthday, for Christmas, for like Valentine's. I don't want a gift card. Actually, I could use a gift card. I just really want to use up what I have for skincare. I don't have that many face masks, so I do feel like I'm gonna have to buy some very soon and just like stock up on those. Those are something that I always have to have. I use one every single night and it can get a little bit pricey. For my makeup products, I do want to show you guys a few things that I do want to start panning out, and that is because I've either already hit pan on it or I just really want to get rid of it and use it up. And the reason for this is because I have so much makeup, as most of the people who do project pan, they do have a lot of makeup that, you know, we're not using or that we just have in our collection that's just building up you know, bacteria and stuff. And it's really like disgusting to think that way, but it's true, and it's what's in your makeup collection. So I just wanted to show you guys what I have and what I'm going to be using for the next month or so, and hopefully I can come back and give you guys an update. So today is January 10th or 11th. Wait, what day is it? Oh, today is actually the 12th. So yeah, I'm still going to be using these products every single day, and you guys are going to see how they work with you know, my makeup routine and stuff. It works perfectly fine. I'll just go ahead and jump right into the products that I'm going to be using. I have this contour palette here. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I did use this today. I want to focus on the middle shade, this lighter shade, and the peachy shade. The reason why I can't use this one is because it makes me look a little bit too like casket ready. It's a little bit too like gray tone for me, and when I take pictures and stuff, it just comes off a little bit gray and it's just not cute in photos. So I definitely want to just use the middle shade and then the two lighter shades. I really like the lighter shades for brightening up my under eyes when I feel like it's just not bright enough from the baking powder. So I do want to use that for that, and for that reason I'm still going to be keeping this palette. I know a lot of people don't like Kat Von D, but honestly I wasn't vaccinated when I was a child and I rarely even got sick, and I barely got sick yesterday after like a handful of years. So I'm fine. I don't know, some people have like, you know, their opinions and stuff, but I'm not gonna completely just not use her makeup because of that. But anyway, yeah, I do like this dark shade, but I feel like I'll have to mix it in with something else. So right now you can see that I've already hit pan on the middle shade here. So this is what this palette looks like. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot so we can have it for the next video. The next product that I want to use up is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And I have the shade number 2. I bought this about, I want to say maybe a year ago, and I never really reached for it. I didn't find that it made a difference on my under eyes. I really just enjoyed baking my under eyes a lot more, just because I found that it lasted a little bit longer. Because I did decide that I want to use this in a project pan, I do find that it does make my under eyes look really flawless. I just take a pretty generous amount on a Sephora highlighting brush and I just put it on my under eyes, and then I'll set my T-zone with it as well. I don't really find that this is like a go-to product for me. It's not something that I'm like dying to reach for and, you know, wanting to use. I could go without my loose finishing powder, honestly, like a trip or something, if this is the only thing that I'm going to bring for my under eyes. I don't know if that made sense, because I could brighten with these shades in the Kat Von D palette, so I don't have to use like a loose translucent powder, but I like to, because I like that just extra coverage, and I like that it guarantees that my under eyes are going to stick there and not like smudge or anything. Yeah, I just really want to use this up. This was really expensive. I bought it just because of the hype, and who did I see use it? Oh my god, I don't remember. That's like the worst part, huh? I think Carly used it. Carly had to have used it. I wouldn't have purchased this if she didn't use it, but I remember a lot of people were using this, and they had it in their compact makeup bags and stuff, like on the go, and I just like thought, oh man, if I could just buy that one day. And I got it, and then I just never reached for it. So this is definitely something that I would like to work on. I do have a little bit of a dent there. I don't know if you can really tell, but I'll take a picture of it just so it can be a little bit more clear to the eye. An eyeshadow palette that I will be working on is my Everyday palette. This is like my go-to palette. I've already hit pan on the caramel shade there, and I will be hitting pan on the sienna shade very soon. There is a little dent in there. And then I do want to hit pan on fudge as well. I've been using fudge a lot for the outer, whoa, I got washed out. Okay, I've been using fudge for like the outer corner, and I really like how it looks. And then I also use it on my lower lash line, and I find that it just really gives me like a really nice and sultry look. And this is basically like my go-to look. Like, I love this look. This is what I do when I just have to be out the door really quick, or if my boyfriend is like, okay, we're going out to dinner, like you gotta keep it going. So this is what I would just throw on. It takes me like about like 30 to 45 minutes to do it, and it looks beat. Yeah, I really love these eyeshadows. They never fail me, honestly, and I know that I should probably work on like my Morphe palette or my Dream Street palette or the Dose of Colors the Dose of Colors eyeshadows that I just got. And it's just not an everyday thing for me. I don't reach for those every single day, so this is just what I know that I can work on and probably make a lot of progress on. So that's why I would like to just stick to this for now. This powder is a powder that I use only for my under eyes. I very rarely use it for all over my face. This is the Benefit Hello Flawless powder, and this is in the shade Beige, and I love this for my under eyes. I like putting it right where my bags are, and that really just ensures that there is no darkness peeking through. This does have quite a full coverage, I would say, and I really like it. It also comes with a little pad here that I really like using, and I have hit pan on it just a tiny bit, and this was just recently, like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. I have hit pan on it. I always reach for just going in the center because it's like quick and it's, you know, what I know to do. So I just take this with a brush, I'll put it on my under eyes, and you cannot see any darkness peeking through or anything. This is like my ride or die under eye powder right now. I really love it. The Charlotte Tilbury is what I will be using for the initial set, and then I'll bake, and then I use this right on top of it just in case I need that extra coverage. And it might sound like a lot, but once you spritz your face and everything, it's really not. Like, it just looks super flawless, and I feel like it just gives you that really airbrush look. Every time someone looks at my makeup up close, I'm always told that it looks really airbrushed, so I think that that's something that I really pride myself in and that I'm like super happy about, because if it looked super cakey or, you know, just really textured and everything, my family would tell me. So yeah, I love this powder. For highlighters, this one was kind of a hard one for me because I have two that I really like. For eyebrow products, I recently hit pan on this Wet n Wild eyebrow powder, and this is the dark version, I believe. There really is no shade number. Oh, ash brown. So I use the darker shade for like the tail of my brow, and I've really been liking it. I've been doing that for the past 1.5 years or so, and I barely hit pan on this. So I hope that I can expand the pan to, you know, maybe see a little bit more progress. I will be focusing on the center just to make sure that, you know, my pan expands, and so I see a little bit of progress. And I feel like it'll be a good pan session. I feel like this will go by pretty quickly. So yeah, I love this. I use this every single day, by the way, and sometimes I'll even use it to line my lash line just so it can be a little bit darker, because this is more of like a darker color for my eye. So a bronzer that I have is this Becca bronzer here. I'm really sad because I feel like I might just give up on this one. It's completely shattered. I broke this in Cabo when I was getting ready to do my makeup and go take some pictures. Really sad, and it wasn't worth it, honestly. This is like my favorite bronzer of life. If you guys are my skin tone, or, you know, even a little bit lighter or darker, this is like the perfect bronzer. It's just so beautiful, so creamy, and it just glides on your skin. Oh my god, I'm still so sad that this broke, but I will still be working on it. I do see that I do have a lot of leftover bronzer that's still stuck to the pan, so hopefully I can just use this as a loose bronzer for now, and then I can just go ahead and maybe repress it when I do have time and when I buy some alcohol, because I do know that a lot of people have been repressing items with just alcohol, so I want to try it out, but I don't really think that it'll have a good reaction to my skin, so I'm not really sure. But this is the bronzer that I have on today. I know it looks a little bit orange, but that's because it's mixed in with a peachy blush. The best bronzer. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna live without this after I'm done and I have to pan something else, so very sad. Let's move on to foundation and concealers, and this foundation is the one I will be working on. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to work on this one just because it's such an affordable foundation and I really like it, and I was just really sad when I decided to choose this one just because it is the one that you can clearly see I've gone through the most. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's right under the liquid foundation line. So I'm very sad to be using this up because it is one of my favorite, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the rain, but this is one of my favorite foundations of all time. It's what I have on today. I don't have any flashback. I will put a picture up here so you guys can see that. I didn't get any flashback from this product, and it's just such an amazing product, and it has really great coverage along with the concealers, and it's just one of my go-to foundations. And I put it off to the side because I didn't want to use it up, and I thought, you know what, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of this. Like, I'm gonna be so sad. And I just decided, you know what, I love it so much that I'm just gonna go ahead and give it its run. I'll have it just run its course, I should say. And I have 3 concealers, and I kind of have an idea of how fast I'm gonna go through these. So the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer, this is my go-to concealer for my eyebrows and for my under eyes. I like this to initially cancel out the darkness, and then I use another concealer to brighten, but this one goes right under my eyes and then right under my brows, just because it's so creamy and really blendable and smooth that it doesn't give me any texture or anything, and it makes my skin look really smooth even though it is really textured. This is like one of my favorite foundations. I go through this about, I want to say I'll be done with it in 3 months, because that's how long it usually takes me to go through this one, and I have gone through 2 or 3 tubes of this already, so I think that says a lot. The next concealers we're going to be working on is this ColourPop concealer. It's in the shade Medium Dark 32. So I do want to use this one up. It's almost gone. It's like you can see through the packaging. And then this Tarte concealer in the shade Tan Sand. And I like these two together. I like them with the Bare Minerals concealer. I don't like them on their own, unfortunately, because they are a little bit drying. But I do really like these concealers, and I do feel like I do get a lot of use out of them, and it really lasts me a long time. So I think the Tarte one might last me about 4 to 5 months, maybe 6. The ColourPop one will probably go through in about, I could even go through this in, because I do use cream contour, I do have this product here. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Cream Contour Stick. Well, it's actually a concealer stick, but this is the contour stick, and this is how much I have left. Can we measure it with my nose? But I go through this about, I want to say 3 months it took me to go through the other one. So I'm sorry with all the noise, you guys. It just started raining really hard. Yeah, so I've gone through this I think in about three months. It might take me a little less, just because I've been contouring my nose and my jawline as well, and I didn't do that before when I had the other one. So I am excited to go through this one, and I hope that I will succeed and finish it, because I do have a Tarte concealer that I really want to use up. For my pencils, I have a few here, and I want to measure them with my Morphe lip gloss. So I want to use up this lip liner. This is by LA Girl in the shade Cafe. It's one of my favorite lip liners, so I should be okay. I should be going through this pretty quickly. It's about an inch off of the Morphe lip gloss, so we're going to work on that. And then we're also going to work on this Pixie eyeliner that is right at the corner of the lip gloss. So that's where it's sitting at right now. For primers, I do have 2 primers here. I have the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, and this one I got in New York. I really want to finish this just because it was such an experience to go to the Glossier showroom and just kind of, you know, pick out whatever products you wanted and stuff. And I just found that I was really excited and everything, and I just, you know, put the products on a back burner. So I really want to use this up. We're at about here. So the line, it's like the last line for the ingredients, so I'll remember that. Those are all the products that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Let me know what you guys are panning as well, or if you guys have a video, let me know. Don't leak it, just comment down below, like, you know, I did a video on Project Pan, and then I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm so excited to hit pan on some of these products. Some of them, like I said, I already have. So yeah, I'm very hopeful that this will be a successful one. It is my first one, by the way, so I will be back to talk to you guys in like mid-February. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything. My trips that I have planned are basically Super Bowl weekend, which is like the first week of February, and then this week we're actually going to New Orleans. So I'm very excited, but yeah, I won't have anything like, you know, nothing will be in the way to where I won't be filming. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that to you guys. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video once again. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel down below. I'm so excited. I really want to hit 56,000 subscribers, so hopefully you guys can join the family. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!